Well, you're listening to Monday with Mayor on 18 WJTS, and today we're on the phone with Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheide. Thanks for joining us.
Well, good morning. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, and I understand with the holidays coming up, you're kind of encouraging residents to be taking the protocols and precautions necessary for safety.
Right. We've seen our numbers escalate to something that has been unprecedented, and it's putting a strain on our healthcare resources. Obviously, we're not set up to handle large volumes, but the spike that we have seen after the Thanksgiving holidays, I think it's really important that people take steps to avoid exposure, and it's really tough during the holidays. We're used to meeting families and family members and getting hugs and doing all those things, but this holiday season, the best thing you can do to show them that you love them and appreciate them is to keep your distance and wear your mask and stay in small groups. We've got to get through this, and we've got to look at it for the long term, not just this short-term pleasure of the holiday season. We're getting close. The good thing is the vaccinations have arrived in DuBois County, and we can't wait to see those get deployed and in the hands. I know they're going to hit the frontline emergency workers first, those that are giving us care, but eventually it'll make its way to the rest of the population. And I just hate for anyone to put themselves or their family at risk before the holidays or during the holidays.
Yeah, definitely. But in the light of the pandemic, I guess you have some good news about the cultural center.
Oh, yeah, we're really moving forward with that. Now, we're not going to have the big grand opening that we had planned for, but we are going to open January 7th on the arts side. And I know the library will determine at a later date if they see their volumes get in place, and there's some final touches to happen inside the library. But it really is taking shape both outside and inside. And I'm really excited about it. I did a walkthrough yesterday with Kyle Rupert, and I'll tell you the excitement that I'm feeling from the staff at both the City Community Arts and the Jasper Public Library. It's an exciting time for everyone, and it's going to be a great exhibition that we have coming in there in January with the John Mellencamp exhibition. Can't imagine, anything better. I was actually on a phone call with the Japanese Consul General for this area and mentioned that we were going to have this, and it really excited him. And he's working out of Chicago. So we've got a great professional that is agreed to put his exhibit in Jasper for this initial cultural center opening, and I'm really pleased about that.
That's awesome. And you mentioned earlier that there is a solar park potentially coming to Jasper.
Right, we're in discussions. There's nothing finalized at this point, but we're in discussions. The due diligence is underway, but we think there's an opportunity to put a solar park out in the old landfill site. I know it's something that we've talked about for many years, but I think we're going to get to the point where we can all reach agreement that maybe in 2022, I doubt it would happen in 2021, but in 2022, we could have a solar park out there generating energy and to help us keep our rates low. And I think that's a real plus for the community in the future.
And do you know what the name of the solar park would be?
I know that we're partners with IMPA, and IMPA is the one is looking into the possibility. So we get our power today from IMPA, and so they provide us low-cost energy, and that's why we're able to keep our rates low here now. But they are making large investments in solar energy across the state, we're one of the largest IMPA customers, and because of that, they are looking in the Jasper area and would love to have a solar park here close by.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's I know in light of the challenges of 2020, there are still a lot of positive things that have gone on, and we keep moving the city forward. And I really appreciate all the support that the public has given our departments, specifically the utilities and the street department, and the park department, and I guess mentioning the park department, this will be the final month for Ken Buck, who's going to retire at the end of the year. Ken Buck had 44 years as park director and almost 47 years within the park system. So we wish Ken the best in future and appreciate all that he's done to move us forward with the park department.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you've been listening to Monday with Mayor here on 18 WJTS, and today we've been on the phone with Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheide. This is 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.